Are here, and this is Jose Mourinho's lineup. 4 changes from the team that won against Paris. The young Brazilian. Barcelona making no less than 7 changes from their last match, the 3-1 defeat to Manchester United. Costa, Zouma, and the header brings a fine save out of Ter Stegen, and it was Kurt Zouma who came very close to opening the scoring, and it's an excellent save.
It is, it's an excellent delivery into the box from Fabregas, and Barcelona are aware of the strength for Chelsea, and on this occasion there's not an awful lot they can do about that aerial threat. It's a good run from Zouma, it's an excellent save from Ter Stegen.
There's a break on here suddenly for Barcelona. Chelsea are empty in midfield. Nice first touch from Suarez, trying to bundle his way into a shooting position and denied it. He's asking the referee, Alan Chapman, for a penalty.
Win-to-win stuff through the legs of Matic. Good defensive work from the player we're expecting to see a lot in the other half of the pitch.
It's clipped in, and Matic finding himself free. Barcelona looking to the assistant referee on this near side for an offside.
He's offside, I think, the assistant referee. The flag does go up. Barcelona do end up.
Question about that. Now playing in Qatar with Al Sadd. Here's Costa and Oscar. It's another good stop from Ter Stegen. Back with Oscar again. Out by Rakitic. Zouma. Hazard. So quick with the ball at his feet, all the way, and then Hazard! It's a fabulous goal from this wonderful Belgian international. The best player in the Premier League last season. Jose Mourinho says he should be nudging Messi and Ronaldo now at the very top of the world game, and that's why.
Well, he's even pleased with that. It's a memorable goal. It's not a chance, not even a half chance. And he skips past 2 challenges initially. Then he gets into the 18-yard box when he just demonstrates his true quality. Gets away from Rakitic, past another Barcelona defender, past 2 more. You can see with the finish as well, he doesn't panic, he's looking to be accurate, he doesn't just want to hit it towards goal and hope for the best. Talented player, a talented finish at the end of
to roam between defensive midfield duties and the attacking ones, to which he's so well suited. Ter Stegen just having to Busquets. Buzz from the crowd as Suarez gets it. Now Rakitic forces a good save out of Courtois, and this is eminently watchable. 14 minutes gone, Chelsea 1, Barcelona 0.
Well, it certainly is, and Barcelona are certainly having their moments in attack as well. Sharp, incisive play. Rakitic played on the side there by Gary Cahill. A good attempt to...
Once again Rakitic delivers, free header. Takes a slight deflection on its way. Referee Alan Chapman. Now Fabregas did well to bend his run and stay onside there. Diego Costa takes on Mathieu, tries to buy a challenge out of Gumbau, then he went down rather in penalty.
Diego Costa still making an inquiry up against Mathieu. Takes him on the inside. Gumbau comes around. There is contact from Gumbau and Mathieu.
Adriano. Excellent cross. Just too high for Suarez. Back in by Sergio Roberto. Nobody at the far post. No, Fabregas. Eventually it is Oscar. No way through off the rebound for Diego Costa, but Ter Stegen barely moved a muscle there. He'd waved it goodbye.
Fabregas was the decoy. Ter Stegen knows he's got no chance of getting across to that.
The ball, and Suarez! Struck that so well. Not an easy technique coming across his body like that. And a fine stop from Courtois. Sandro. Strikes it well. Courtois down to smother that one. Could open up now for Chelsea. Great pace here from Diego Costa. Well, no wonder he showed his frustration. Wonderful opportunity passed up to make it 2-0 to Chelsea.
He had his injury problems towards the end of last season. Barcelona appealing for offside. The ball, Costa is in his own half when the pass is played. But he looks really fit here. Diego Costa, and sharp, showed really good pace to get away from Bartra, who's not a slow central defender. He tries to be precise with the finish. You can see exactly what he's trying to do. He just doesn't get the curl on the ball and curl it in towards that far post. So Stegen furious with a lack of protection in front of him. His goal return was excellent.
There's Gumbau's pass. Courtois struggling to take it cleanly at the first attempt. Bologna could open up here now. Suarez! It's another great stop from Courtois. Well, this goalkeeper, we saw him really come to prominence with Atletico Madrid. Look at Suarez's face. He said, look, what have I got to do to beat you?
We talk about Diego Costa looking sharp, so does Luis Suarez. Good skills to get away from Zuma, and a good attack.
Shakes off for Matic. It's Munir. Well, that wasn't too far away. Gumbau. Suarez. Great work from Luis Suarez. It should be 1-1 now. Great block. Gary Cahill at the very last moment.
Luis Suarez is giving Zuma a real tough time, and Gary Cahill. He's really working that Chelsea back four pretty much on his own. Sandro and Munir in wide positions, but whenever the ball gets to Luis Suarez, there's panic amongst the Chelsea defence. They were suffering against Chelsea. Busquets playing in a more advanced position. He could easily have just said to Busquets, sit alongside Gumbau, change our shape.
Sergio Roberto setting up. Suarez came at him quickly. Great work again from Eden Hazard. Azpilicueta, Fabregas, Costa. Pity about the final shot. Sandro finding Adriano. Space for the cross. Munir's in there. The whistle's gone. Wouldn't have counted. The referee gave the free kick.
I think gives it for a push, doesn't he, by Munir? So that cross at the far post. There's a little shove on Azpilicueta. They do keep possession.
Rakitic with the corner. Mathieu. Oh, it's a poor header. Should be punished. And is it over the line? Looked it. Don't think we need goal line technology, despite the best efforts of Kurt Zouma to keep it out. But it was really poor defending by Chelsea, which has gifted Luis Suarez and Barcelona the equaliser.
See, Mathieu, with the ball forward, gets the deflection, and it is really poor. A defensive header. That's Azpilicueta. The last person he would want that sort of header to go to was Luis Suarez. It's a good effort from Zuma to try and keep the ball out. He doesn't think it's gone across the line. There's the header there. It's a dreadful header for a normally reliable Chelsea player. Suarez with the little dink over. Barcelona players can be.
Good alert goalkeeping there from Courtois. This is Munir. deflection in the end was kind enough to Chelsea. It will be a corner. Barcelona calling the shots, and what a shot! Even the giant frame of Courtois couldn't get to it. It was quite brilliant from Sandro. Barcelona lead 2-1, 25 minutes to go here in Washington DC.
So the game was a little bit disjointed, and it was. Both teams getting used to all those changes. Barcelona pressed forward, Rafinha with the delivery out to Sandro. So much work to do. 6 Chelsea defenders back in the penalty box. Not quite at the level of Eden Hazard's goal, but still a spectacular strike from a promising young player. Inch perfect, had to beat Courtois.
Really is the master in that position. It might be in the best interest of Sergi Samper to develop himself, perhaps as a more attacking midfield player. I think he's got it in his armoury. This was a difficult chance to take here.
It's Loic Remy with the cross into the box, and spectacular attempt from Falcao. Off the ground, just catches it on the shin. One teams, reserve teams, working with the first team manager, and we tried to create a good impression.
Yeah, that was risky from Courtois.
Losing Courtois. Trying to show a little bit of skill. Not advisable when Pedro's closing.
Fee, a release clause in Pedro Rodriguez's contract, £22 million, and Manchester United can have him. Here's Ramirez! It's wide. And a great chance to make it 2-2. Has to be working the goalkeeper there.
And it's a failure from Ramirez. In lots of space. A player of his quality at this level.
Excellent ball in. No takers for Chelsea.
Chelsea put on the pressure now, creating some really good openings. Moses right across the 6-yard box there. And avoid getting beat heavily.
Side netting. Half of this stadium thought it was in from Pedro. Courtois knew it was.
It's an AC Milan under Filippo Inzaghi, just taking over the job. Took a couple of thumpings before the season started. He was under pressure.
Out comes Masip, not getting there, and Cahill scores. Real bravery there from Gary Cahill. Not so much from Jordi Masip. And left to pay the penalty. The goalkeeper stranded as Cahill kept his eyes on the ball and has picked up an injury which he's not very pleased that the medical staff are making contact with his nose. Looks as though he's taken a bang flush on the nose there, Cahill. But his bravery earned him reward here.
Oh, it's typical Gary Cahill. There's a moment's hesitancy there from Jordi Masip, which was enough to give the advantage to Gary Cahill. He's not looking at anything else but the ball. He takes a complete right hook from the Barcelona goalkeeper into the face.
Nicely done. And the clean shot, wide. The whistle had already gone though. There's a little bit of pushing in the middle as Halilovic delivered the cross. Nice, quick, incisive passing from Barcelona there.
Yes, and yesterday with the final attempt, just past the post. Good, skillful play from Halilovic.
Penalty shootout imminent and confirmed by Alan Chapman's whistle. No extra time in the International Champions Cup competition.
That punch from goalkeeper Jordi Masip, who was